Time once again to check in with the mayor of Osseo, Duane Poppe. Welcome, Mayor.
Thank you.
Let's talk about some things that have been recently happening in the city and some things that are coming up. Recently, the election. Give us a recap of the Osseo election.
Yeah, we again had our elections this year. Myself and Councilmember Vickerman were running for the position of mayor. I was fortunate enough to be reelected this year, so they'll have me back for a couple more years. So
congratulations.
Appreciate the support on that. And then we had two council positions open. Councilmember Hallstrom was running, and then Councilmember Stelmach decided not to rerun, but then former Councilmember Schultz decided, and so it's the two people for the two open positions, so obviously they both won, so it'll be exciting to have Councilmember Schultz back.
Congratulations, both of them as well. One of the things that they'll be talking about, or the council now will be talking about, is the budget. Coming down to the final stages, where are we in the budget? Remind residents of what's in the budget this year.
Yeah, the budget, we're kind of putting the screws to it right now, and obviously trying to bring that down as much as we can. Looking for additional revenue sources, getting creative on how we can do that, and also just really examining the expenses of everything and trying to really decrease that amount of increase as much as we can.
All right, let's talk about some development in the city that's being talked about, an apartment complex, and it involves some TIF districts and other things within the city. Give us that overview.
Yeah, we've got a group that's looking at developing an apartment on the very north end of Central Avenue there, right south of County Road 30, 93rd Avenue. 140 units, and kind of going through right now with the pricing and of construction and the interest rates. We have to kind of get creative looking at TIF district and some of the pooling that we can use out of the other ones to be able to help offset some of the expense on this one.
More to come on that. And finally, let's talk about the utility rate study, something you've been hearing a lot about, and you've got some plans going forward. Bring us up to date.
Yeah, we just had a work session on it. Obviously, we had new water meters, and we enacted the new rates last year. And based on that, we said, let's have a year of really understanding what our usage is and try to get a more equitable rate structure going next year. So, we're going to make some tweaks to it. The biggest thing I think was the sanitary, as people, use water, especially for irrigation and outside. That's really what the big change was. So, we're going to make adjustments in that and have it, the plan is to have it enacted before kind of watering season next year.
All right, final note, mark your calendar for early December. There's some fun out on Central Avenue and inside the community center. Who's coming to town?
Yeah, Santa's coming to town.
Right.
Comes in on the Rio, the old fire truck, kind of bringing in the holiday season. It's always that first Friday in December, and we have the fire truck parade and then Santa in the park. Bonfire, carolers, will be working, handing out hot dogs and hot chocolate again at the community center. And it's just kind of always the kickoff of the community, or the holiday season.
Some great fun. Mayor, thanks again for the update. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, thank you.
Learn more about The Connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.